Greetings YouTube, this is Chorus. This came out nearly a month ago. I was meaning to do a video of it, but my camera broke. I will eventually stop talking about that. Chorus is a little bit confusing, mainly because for some reason they substituted the U for a V. I have no idea why they did that. The game itself is basically a space shooter. You fly around in a spaceship and shoot things. Let's have a look. Alright, so the controls are pretty simple. You use the right thumbstick to steer and the left thumbstick forwards and backwards to accelerate and slow down. You can also use the left thumbstick to roll left and right. That's only useful if you want to dodge though. Click the right thumbstick to realign your view.
They never had a chance.
Nara does this quite a lot. She narrates throughout the game in the privacy of her own head.
This Neju tech could power the enclave for years.
Get used to her whispering at you all the time. Like that. So Nara also has a magic sonar, which allows you to pick out where the power cells are hiding, and of course they're hiding.
You really are one of a kind, Nara. How did you find that?
I'm pretty sure that I would have found it if I'd have flown around in circles for long enough. I mean, I just saw that. It's not exactly hard to find, you know. You don't have to behave so shocked.
Company Sav, pirate crows.
Get out of there. Drop the cargo if you must.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, scavenger. Hand over your cargo and maybe we'll let you go.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have tried that.
I'm in the clear. They're dead now. It was their choice. Sav, I'm
Into
coming
the
in.
docking bay?
Your Neju power cells are all safe.
Do you want to crash into
Your
anything?
landing bay is ready.
If you let me dock with it. Thank
I'll
you.
let Ree's security team know their cargo's here.
Okay, so now I have a free hull fragment. You need 3 hull fragments to actually get an upgrade. I don't know why, it's just how the game works. But this one's on the house. Bing! Oh, I'm always wince when I launch the ship from the docking bay. I always think I'm going to clip the edge of it, but I never do. I never do. It's just, I just think I do. I just think I'm going to.
Pirate Raven.
Watch your back out there, Nara.
And these guys have shields. Bang! And his shields are taking the brunt. Bang! Bang! I don't know why I'm doing the sound effects. The game does it for you. Come on. Gotcha.
That took too long. My weapons aren't cut out for this.
And the final cargo crate.
Sav, I got the crate.
Bing!
Good. How many weapons?
Only a few. Lasers mostly.
I now have a laser. And you can actually swap out weapons while you're in the field as well, which surprised me. Now I've got a Gatling gun which works against hulls, and a laser which works against shields. Takes a bit of, well, it took me a bit of practice to switch back and forth between them during a fight. The lasers take time to charge, but fire a pretty powerful burst.
We've got looters in our territory.
More ravens!
Weapon calibrated. Targets acquired.
Boom! Ah! Shields disintegrated in a single shot. Quickly switch back. Which is the bit that took me quite a while to master. Boom! Ah! Wait for it to recharge. You can fire it before it's fully recharged. It'll be weaker though, so you'll have to fire it more often.
The entrance. That's my way in. Regrowth seals. I must shoot them in one go.
And this kind of mechanic is the closest this game gets to a puzzle. Supposed to shoot all the orangey things in quick succession.
Now I can enter.
Boom. And the door she is open.
Finally hunt the circle.
Yes.
Different ship. The scrap heap has been ditched. We've now got a sleek jet fighter. And it handles exactly the same. It really does. It's basically an identical
Still
ship.
feels responsive.
Now this particular puzzle took me a few attempts because drifting takes a bit of doing. Basically, drifting lets you turn the ship while moving at normal speed in the direction you were looking in when you started drifting. So if you power up to full speed, hold L1, the ship will simply keep on going in that direction. So you can shoot the two seals. The downside is that when you let go of L1, you suddenly fly off in the direction you're flying. You're pointing in. So if you happen to do this, not a problem. But if you happen to do it this way, you end up flying into a wall. And a number of times I've done that. I'm sort of used to it by now.
It felt.
Stand down and hand over our eldership, thief.
No. Mainly because it's mine. I'm not quite sure how they expect to take it. I mean, one person per ship. What are they going to do? Tow it?
Our prey now.
Oh boy, a mine vulture. This took me fucking ages to get used to.
Their stern is still vulnerable.
Then we can still hurt them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Yes, I know I know how to do this. It's just irritating owl fighters. Right. Here we go. So again, the idea is to drift against this thing. It's a bit dicey though, is drifting against this ship.
Focus.
And it's armoured as well, which doesn't make it any easier.
Down. Nice.
Armour is difficult to... Oops. Is difficult to penetrate with your guns. Nail it, nail it, nail it. I don't think I'm hitting it anymore. I think it's out of range.
Got you.
There we
They're
go.
down. But many more are coming. The right.
Bit of a cutscene. We get a new
One
power.
wound. It's opening.
And this is a pretty cool power, is this?
Let us leap at it.
Leap. I don't know why the game doesn't just call it teleport. Boom.
I missed that.
Yes, targeting enemies.
That too.
And the hunt begins.
Woohoo! We're outside.
Death spiral. Help me!
Mind out the wall. Yep.
Burn them all.
Trying to.
Not now.
Trying to. Shields are down. You can, however, drift and teleport in behind them and cheat. Drift. Teleport. Because when you blink behind the enemy, you always appear directly behind them in the perfect shooting position. It's literally like the game is allowing you to cheat. Damn, missed. Gotcha. And boom. Gotcha.
They're down.
Boom. So these are your three standard weapons that you have all the time. You've got a bullet firing gun that works against hulls, the laser which works against shields, and the missiles which work against armour, which is what that bloody mine layer had, which is why it took me so long for my Gatling gun to chew through its defences.
Venerated Elder, we are honored by your presence. All embrace the great prophet. Be in chorus.
Be in hell.
think they kind of mistook her for an ally. I think they'll twig in about a second or two.
Burn them all.
Oh, and here comes... I think it's basically, instead of the mine layer as before, this is basically a laser
Kill.
weapon. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, basically a laser. What's it?
Strike fast.
Yep. Whoa, okay, I forgot to dodge. Yeah, I was too busy.
Evasion maneuver successful. Full impact.
I was a little bit too busy at the time trying to switch to my lasers so I could go on the offensive.
All vultures
There we
down.
go.
Path clear.
They were a bit of a handful of those.
That operation isn't over.
The informant's intel leads to a phantom class.
Ooh,
I've waited long for a target as worthy as
yay. Big.
And its destruction will be a severe blow to the cult's firepower. Its shields are up. There's no way inside, to its core.
this. Remember how we used to cripple our big targets first, Nara?
Right. Targeting all thrusters.
Keep going. Now we can hit it where it's most vulnerable.
My sense right will guide me.
Whee.
Hit them hard.
The senses will guide me to its purposes.
Go for the kill. Core shield down. Core shield down.
Time to tear it apart. Impact!
Their core is
Kaboom!
weakened. It could destroy us.
We must leave. Now.
That was a good hunt.
Right.
Now I've got plenty of credits. I've been saving them up from all the missions I've been doing. So, let us get the improved machine gun, minigun, whatever, Gatling. I'm gonna keep the advanced laser I got. I get way more damage against hull and armor anyway. You know what? Let's go for the really big missiles. Why not? I don't know why I have to escort
Trading
this
vessel
ship.
2744. You are entering unauthorized
No one
space.
tries to stop it.
You and your escort must stop your engines and turn back.
Boom.
The EMP worked.
Any backup energy cells?
Detected. If we destroy them,
The defense pylons can't fire and the path is open.
remember the doctrines.
First pylon down. Now let's focus on the other one.
Whoop. Missed it.
Both pylons shut down.
Alright. Pylons are gone. Now, I'm saying it's a hell of a battle, but most of those red and blue lasers flying back and forth are actually just for show. They're not actually shooting at anything. Although that little bastard is, wherever he is. Kaboom! Elite Vulture. Basically like the other ones, except it's a bit tougher.
Serving heretics? What are you, a defector or a thief?
I am your death.
Alright, let's see what you've got. You're basically just another mine vulture. Albeit one with a very tough outer shell. I'm firing my high level missiles at him and they're sort of just bouncing off. Come on. Come on. Damn. Too far away. Can't quite hit him. There we go. Got some hits in. Well, that looks inviting. Let's go knock on the front door. Oh great, sublight drive is offline. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure there's no reason for it being disabled whatsoever.
I feel the spirit passage inside the temple.
Do you remember the rite it leads to?
It's familiar, but more evolved and powerful. We need it.
Circle turrets?
Your death is imminent.
Woo! I seem to recall that fight. Yeah, I was just going to say, I seem to recall that fight lasting a bit longer and then the cutscene activated.
Perfect.
And then a battleship showed up.
Seal the entrance. Stop the imposter now.
You don't have to show me where the weak points are. I'm pretty sure
They're
I
on a
could have
collision
spotted them
course with the
myself.
temple.
We won't let them reach it.
It's confirmed. Now for the other. Fight on.
I'm assuming that this ship is going to try to put up a fight at some point. I mean, I know I'm hitting them with masses of firepower, masses of missile damage, but... Woohoo! Damn, I like this drift. At first you're like, God, I hate this drift. And then after a while you're thinking, God damn, I love it. Ow!
Halfway there.
Yeah,
I must hurry.
I'm kind of back to, I hate it now.
Jet spiral.
Kaboom!
Course terminated.
Yes.
I fly into things I fly into walls too easily, that's the problem.
The temple is opening.
He's calling them.
Forsake your petty endeavors. Embrace the chorus.
All forces, execute cleansing doctrine.
My visions.
Came true.
Yeah, basically the cult can conjure a super weapon out of an interdimensional rift.
They
Or
will fail.
something. I won't pretend to understand precisely how this works. They never really explain these rifts and the faceless.
The faceless.
Speaking of faceless, these guys require a different strategy.
Their shields.
My Stormrite can handle them.
These guys are extremely evasive, but they have extremely weak hulls. Evading behind them does you absolutely no goddamn good whatsoever. Because they maneuver too quickly, but their hulls are incredibly weak. Use lasers to
More
vaporize
faceless
them.
manifesting.
Oop. I fired at something, I didn't quite see what it was. And it's another mine ship. It's armoured, but its shields are the main problem. So let's do what I normally do. Oh great, now it's shielding its allies. Yes, it can do that too. Zap it with the lightning thingy-me-bob. Oh, it hasn't got armour. I thought it had armour. I'm still trying to get used to fighting these guys again. Damn. There we go. Turning. Zap. Zap. As soon as you shoot them, they suddenly decide that fighting you isn't such a good idea. Get off our ship. Or even if you don't want to. Damn, I love being able to vaporise shields at the press of a button now. With that lightning power I just got. Zap! Bam!
All done here.
Just 1-2 shot.
I sense there are more.
Damn! Kaboom. Gotcha. I have gotten a little bit further than this before, but this is kind of where I am in the game anyway, with my other save. Except I've done a hell of a lot more of the side missions, and it took me a fair bit longer. There is some target locking for your weapons, auto-targeting I mean, and you can adjust the amount from the main menu. So if you're feeling particularly cocky, you can just turn it off. I don't do that. Because why would I? And so far I have 4 powers. I have the magic sonar, the drifting, the teleport, and the lightning burst, which disables shields. And by the looks of things, there's 2 more, but I don't know what they are. But yeah, I like it, Chorus. It's been a while since I've played a one-person starfighter space shooty game. This is a well done one. Yeah, I'm going to stop wittering now. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe and share all that jazz. See you next time.